Hey y'all, it's Kimbella Roxy. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about some things that is going on. There's a lot going on today. Let me see. You guys already know there is an update with YNW Melly. I will go ahead and give you that. Um The case has not been dismissed yet. It looks like they're still waiting on an answer for that motion. But there has been a new attorney assigned. It is another female. So this is going to be interesting. But there was a hearing today about a few things. So see what y'all think on the topic. Let's see. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Did y'all hear about the lady who got arrested for shooting her manager? Um, they were then got into an argument, and it was her, the manager, and his friend, and them two got into an argument, the manager and a female. And from my understanding, they got out first. They started arguing in the car, and then they got out the car, got the tussling, and he was beating her down. I mean, it was all caught on camera. There was witnesses who seen this happen. They all say they seen this guy beating this woman down. We don't know what the argument was about. I honestly, I don't care what the argument was about. The fact that he thought it was okay to put his hands on his woman is just beyond me. But you won't believe what happened next. When he started beating on her, his friend decides to get out the car and also lay hands on this woman. Like, who does that? So these two men had to jump this woman for whatever the argument was about. It was that deep. But the kicker is when she got a chance, she had a weapon and she fired her weapon and she shot her manager. The friend didn't get touched, but the manager got shot. And all in all, she got arrested and she got no bond on top of that. They are saying this is not basically self defense. That's crazy that they are saying this is not self defense. Um, they got to do better with that because clearly that was self defense. If there's two men jumping on me and I have a weapon, and the moment I get free, you never know if I might use that weapon because I'm scared for my life, point blank, period. You never know. Even though they're trying to say it was clear as day the guys were walking away and she didn't have to fire her weapon, but that at that point, was scared for her life. So why wouldn't she fire her weapon? She don't know if them guys was going to the car to get weapons and if they was going to come back and try her again. Um, I thought that was a crazy story. It is all over. It's trending. Let my Kimbays, my Kimboos know what's up. That is beyond me. I just don't understand. I would like to see how this is all going to play out. She should not still be arrested and held without bond due to these circumstances. But I will give you guys an update when I know more on this. But that is the back end of that story with the woman and the manager scuffle. And I think that happened in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Another thing, I had already made a video on this, guys, but I just wanted to talk about it some more because I think I left a few things out. Um, G Herbo, Southside, and Funny Marco. There's like so many people commenting on this situation. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I just feel like Southside and G Herbo was dead wrong to carry themselves like that on that man platform, knowing what he into. and you still go on there and cut a fool like that. Not only was they being disrespectful, they was definitely humiliating him as well. I don't know what do around the way, how serious you are, no matter what, if you're trying to stay in character or what. But the G Herbo, I think he had on a bucket hat or like a little fisher hat, and one of them asked him where did he get his hat from, and he said Target. So it was a big, a big thing. They started laughing, whatever the case may be, and then G Herbo takes this man hat off and throw it. Like I know G Herbo, if somebody took your hat off and threw it, you would want smoke. So why would you take that man hat off and think it was okay? Not only did he do that, they in there drinking. So I just feel like maybe the liquor, was hitting. But they drink bottles. So them little cups they had, you can't even make that an excuse for them. Now guys around the way, them G Herbos and them Southside guys, y'all know how they play all day. And like maybe they were just thinking, well, Southside said he thought it was all love, like he was just, playing around or whatever case may be. He didn't think that Funny Marco was going to get this serious over it. But if we see the clips, it don't look like y'all. I mean, it gives that y'all was playing around, but it also gives like y'all knew y'all was taking it too far. Y'all knew who y'all was dealing with. Like y'all was playing with him. Y'all wouldn't play with y'all boys like that. I don't think. And if you did, at least you playing with the same type of character. Um, Funny Marco is not y'all boy. Y'all don't hang with him on a regular. He don't know how y'all play. Um, y'all definitely don't know how he play, I guess, because it wasn't given that. He was trying to stay in character and do what he do on his platform, and you guys just ruined it for that interview. Those kind of interviews is to really like show people's personalities, and we seen all the personality that we needed to see from G Herbo and Southside. Is either you get it or you don't. It's just that simple. When it come down to guys like that, they was very disrespectful to Marco, point blank, period. They started talking about his skin, telling him it's a skin routine that he can do. They started messing with his watch. His watch had fell and it broke. They thought it was a joke. It was just a lot going on in the interview. It left a bad taste in my mouth. What do you guys feel about that? Let me know in the comments because it was given disrespectful. A lot of people was trying to compare, what Offset did to Bobby, where he flipped the script on her, but he did it in a tasteful way. It was funny. It hit the way it was supposed to. It wasn't disrespectful. But this didn't hit like that with Southside and G Herbo. It wasn't that funny. Southside came on there and said, his mom raised him to be tough, hard. So little stuff like that would never get to him. So he didn't think, what they was doing, they was wrong or whatever the case may be. So you just gotta, know who you're dealing with and treat them accordingly. I think that's just the lesson of that interview. Um, Funny Marco says, no bad blood with them. You live and you learn. And that's pretty much what was going on with them. Let's go ahead and look into the YNW Melly updates on what is going on. Shout out to Law and Crime. They broke it down for us really, really good. So I am going to let y'all see that, and we is going to discuss that.
We're not there to make friends. We're there to try the case, put the state on their heels, and make sure that they can prove the case against your client.
Rapper Y. Now, what he just said right there was very, very, very powerful. Now, with these courts, you got lawyers and then you got the state attorneys, and they all still run under the same umbrella at the end of the day. And what he said was this new attorney that is on YNW Melly case, he basically don't is not playing that friend role. Like, we're not here to make friends. I'm here to support my client and fight his case, point blank, period. We not buddy buddies. I'm not here for that. I'm here to do what I need to do, and I need to make sure that y'all are doing what y'all need to do. He's there to fight, point blank, period. He's not there to make friends. He is there to fight for his client, and I respected that.
YNW Melly has a new lawyer and new criminal charges as he faces a retrial for the murder of two of his friends. Those are two of the top 6 developments since the jury deadlocked in the trial of Jamel Demons. Welcome to Law and Crime Sidebar Podcast. I'm Anjanette Levy. Jury selection was supposed to be well underway in the retrial of Jamel Demons, but that has been delayed amid accusations from the defense that the lead prosecutor may have tried to cover up Detective Mark Moretti asking another officer to lie when he seized a cell phone that was owned by Melly's mom. The judge has removed the lead prosecutor, Christine Bradley, from the case because she may be called to testify as a witness about a comment in the retrial. We'll go into more about that later. But first, just to bring you up to speed on where things stand now, Demons, who we just call Melly because that's how the public knows him, faces 2 counts of first-degree murder for the October 26, 2018 shooting deaths of 2 men that he called his best friends, Anthony YNW Sack Chaser Williams and Christopher YNW Juvie Thomas were shot to death in an SUV driven by Cortland Henry, who went by YNW Bortland. Bortland, Sack, Juvie, and Melly were seen leaving a recording studio earlier that morning. Surveillance cameras recorded the 4 getting into a Jeep. Less than 2 hours later, Henry pulled up to a hospital emergency room. His 2 friends were dead inside the SUV. Melly was charged with first-degree murder.
Do you own a gun and live in Georgia?
This whole thing is just crazy. The whole thing is just crazy, y'all. And it just get crazier and crazier and crazier. Um, but yeah, let's get back into it.
The difference? The state is seeking the death penalty against Melly because they say he was the shooter. Melly, of course, denies this. Under Florida law, Melly could face the death penalty under a new lower threshold of an 8-4 vote if he's convicted. His first trial ended in a hung jury last summer. Since that first trial, Melly has changed up his legal team just slightly. This man, Jamie Benjamin, is now Melly's lead attorney. Melly's defense team has always been aggressive, but they seem more so under Benjamin's leadership. In the last 2 weeks, Benjamin did something you don't often see attorneys do. He called out Judge Murphy, basically saying he didn't look interested in hearing their arguments.
When there is an allegation against...
Now, this right here I found very, very, very funny, and also that I'm shocked that the lawyer went that hard on the judge. I never seen this happen, but this lawyer mean business. So at the end of the day, he coming for the judge, he coming for the attorneys, he coming for anybody that he needs to come for to win his case.
The lead detective in a first-degree murder case, that he lied in front of a career prosecutor that's brought to the attention of the elected official. They can't hide under, oh, we don't review every Brady violation. This went all the way to the top of their office the day it happened, and they did nothing, I believe. And I believe that is violates that statute. And I believe that in and of itself, based on one person's sworn testimony, is probable cause. But, Your Honor, I believe, based on your body language, with your arms crossed and a scowl on your face, looking at us like we did something wrong, should be.
No, he didn't tell that judge. He's sitting up there with his arms crossed and is just showing no interest in their motion that they're trying to present. I cannot believe he told that judge that. Yes, he did. You cannot make this up. You can't.
Much more.
This is really serious.
This is so serious.
That's just a small sample of Jamie Benjamin in action and what we can expect at the retrial. I spoke with one of Melly's former attorneys, Bradford Cohen, about Jamie Benjamin's style.
I'm friends with Jamie Benjamin. I've known him for years and years and years. He is a fixture in the Broward County community.
Yeah, because when somebody is on the fighting the case on the death penalty, you need a lawyer who is going to, all jokes to the side, and represent you properly. Correct. Come strong. He's fighting the death penalty. We don't got time for these wannabe lawyers. No, these lawyers who are not going to, apply pressure. Melly need a lawyer who's going to stand on business, and that's just point blank. Period.
For criminal defense lawyers, Jamie is always an aggressive attorney.
Over arguments pertaining to the death penalty associated with this case. Melly's attorneys had argued that he surrendered voluntarily when he was charged with the murders, and they pointed out that his co-defendant, Cortland Henry, was out on bail. But Judge Murphy ruled Melly will stay put, and he will remain held without bail, saying the proof of guilt is evident. This is, of course, a double homicide case, so a judge granting any type of bail other than a very high amount would be unlikely. Now, in between the mistrial and the retrial, Melly got into more legal trouble. Prosecutors charged Melly with witness tampering. Court documents state that Detective Danny Polo, you'll remember him from the first trial, he had that mask on for part of his testimony because he investigates gangs. Polo was listening to James Howard's jail calls from the Broward County Jail, where Melly is housed. Prosecutors say Polo heard Howard talking about passing messages from Melly. Then
I think that Detective Polo, this was a setup, because how you just so happened to be listening to phone records and, oh, what a coincidence, you figure this out. Like, I feel like he had an agenda. He was told to find something and he went looking. So you all know, when you go looking for something, you find what you're looking for, point blank, period.
prosecutors said they heard Terrence Mathis's jail calls and that Mathis was talking to YNW Bortland about keeping Melly's ex-girlfriend Mariah Hamilton from showing up to court to testify. So not only was Melly charged with witness tampering, so was Bortland. The witness tampering charges mean that Bortland, who'd been free on bail, is now being held in jail without bail, just like Melly.
I know Bortland is just in that room like, what? All this time you was free and all you had to do was wait until your trial. All this time they had him free and they found this one thing. He had the book in his house. They found a book in his house, a notebook with descriptions of the jurors. They saying that they have conversations of him on the phone talking to this other inmate. Melly is telling the inmate to tell Bortland these things. Bortland is like, stop calling me, talking about this over the phone. However, you still get caught up with a book with the descriptions of the jury. Like, it just looks so obvious. You guys look so obvious, but this case is very interesting, and I've been covering this, Kim Bays and my Kim Boos. Y'all already know this is the update. The trial is going to start. They in jury selection now. Now that they got the prosecutor and everything, they are going to be in jury selection probably for like the next 2 weeks. I think that's how long it kind of takes.
His trial is now scheduled to begin in January. So why would Melly or Bortland not want Mariah Hamilton to testify? Prosecutors say she has crucial information to provide about the night Sack and Juvie were murdered. In fact, her mother, Felicia Holmes, had told Bortland on Instagram a couple of years ago that Melly...
I just got a strong feeling that Felicia, Melly's ex-girlfriend mother, she's not going to cooperate at all. Whatever is going to come with it, she's ready for the smoke. I feel like she don't want no parts of it. She wants to stay out of it. They've been through so much with this case. I want to see if she's going to show up. But if she don't show up and if she don't cooperate, what they're trying to do is have her testimony or what she said be played in court or, presented in court without her being there.
Confessed to the murders to Mariah. So prosecutors are asking Judge Murphy to allow them to tell the jury about Mariah Hamilton's statement to police in 2019. In that statement, Mariah told lead detective Mark Moretti that Melly FaceTimed her after the murders and said that Sack and Juvie were killed in a drive-by shooting.
Well, I don't see that she knows much. She said that he said they were in a drive-by shooting, and that's what they've been saying all along, that there was a drive-by shooting. So, I mean, I'm kind of confused on that part.
Warrant was out for Mariah's arrest during the first trial. She appeared on Sidebar recently.
Introducing the Anchor Nano Series, the fastest charge for your USB-C iPhone.
And you know who's been getting on my nerves? Willsmith and Jada, but that's another story, y'all.
So they thought that I knew more than what I was telling them that I knew, which I didn't. So they were just harassing me.
We already seen her say she was wanted. I don't think the warrant is out
And if you
still. I
watched the
think they
first trial,
lifted the
you probably
warrant.
remember
She
Mariah
did go and
Hamilton's
talk to
mother,
them.
Felicia Holmes. She was probably the most memorable witness of the trial. Prosecutor Christine Bradley treated her as a hostile witness.
Good morning, Ms. Holmes.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Not good.
Are you cold?
No, I'm just, you know, I don't feel comfortable.
Are you nervous?
I feel threatened.
Well, now
She made
prosecutors say
she made it
Holmes
clear
is
she wasn't
refusing to
comfortable.
testify in the retrial. So they want to use her testimony from the first trial in this second trial. That is allowed sometimes when a judge determines that a witness is unavailable. And Felicia Holmes hopped in on the interview of her daughter on Sidebar. Take a look.
A lot of anger with me because of everything me and my daughter have been through, what Christine Bradley's tried to put us through. I felt like we're getting persecuted more than the defendants.
I know if they're not happy, one thing that they're happy about is that this Bradley attorney is off the case.
First, it destroys the claim by Melly's defense that he wasn't in the Jeep when Sack and Juvie were shot. Mariah Hamilton told police in 2019 that her boyfriend Melly FaceTimed her, as I mentioned, in the early morning hours of October 26th, and that he appeared to be hiding, and that he claimed that they had been shot at in a drive-by shooting. According to a motion filed by prosecutors, Jamie King paid Mariah Hamilton $1,620 for her vehicle. Finally, one of the biggest developments in the case, Judge Murphy removed lead prosecutor Christine Bradley from the case. This came after the defense said she's a possible witness to possible misconduct by lead detective Mark Moretti.
Because she's off the case, they can pull her to be a witness. If she has to be a witness and testify during the second trial, that is going to blow my mind. It really is. And this attorney right here, she was not letting up. She said what she said, and she stood on it. What she witnessed was definitely a Brady violation.
The room, and Detective Moretti looked at him and said, "You need to." Deputy Moretti said Detective Moretti said to Deputy Morell, "You need to say you were here when I served that search warrant." And it was kind of like an awkward moment. Someone described it just kind of getting punched twice in the head. So there's a search warrant that gets served, and I'm like, what's going on? And then the next thing, he's asking this deputy to lie for him. And again, I'm like, this isn't like, I'm in the twilight, so I'm like, this can't really be happening.
And you have some attorneys who wouldn't have the balls to do this. So for her to come out and let them know what actually went down, you know, she gotta take pride in that. She's a woman who stand on her job, and that's something you gotta respect.
And you specifically remember what was said?
I vividly remember what was said, yes.
So after that was said, and after Detective Moretti, and we're talking about the conversation that you actually finally had with him prior to the first trial.
Yes.
Did you let him know that there were allegations made by?
I didn't get why she was up there moving her head like that. Body language is everything. And this body language is giving like weird, is giving weird, is giving something, is giving what is not supposed to. And as an attorney, she should know how to carry herself on the stand. And all of this moving and nodding and rolling her eyes and speaking in the manner she was, it was just not good.
You decided not to file Brady notice. Is that a fair statement?
No, that based on Detective Moretti's statement, Deputy Gorell.
Of course she went around the bush, you guys. She didn't say anything. She just was basically saying, you know, that's not what happened. She never witnessed that. She don't know what somebody else heard or saw or how they interpreted it, but that's not what happened.
That described the scenario about how Moretti might have asked.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the updates on that. They have a new prosecutor. The Bradley is removed. The old attorney is removed from the case. They have a new attorney on. The detective is still on. They're trying to get him off the case. If they get him off the case, I don't know how they're going to go about that. I'm sure they probably can get another detective to tell the case, just like they got another prosecutor to handle the case, to try the case. But we'll have to see what happens. Far as the case being dismissed, that is still pending. There is no answer to that motion. So they were just still going back and forth with motions, but that is the update so far on YNW Melly. You guys know we're going to keep covering it as we get more information. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe and like the video if you're here. How do y'all feel about the City Girls? They are dropping this album, and they just said that the album has 18 songs. 18 songs with some features on there. They didn't say who. Yeah, they're coming out with it. It's coming out. I think it's coming out this Friday. How y'all feel about that? Y'all think it's gonna do good? Y'all think it's just something they put together real fast? They haven't really been doing much together, so I haven't really been seeing much going on together. Been seeing things done separately, but no real hits or music talk together with the City Girls. But they do have an album coming out. It was a rumor that JT is or was thinking about going solo, which I think that would be a good thing for them. Carisha does good with reality TV. She does good with, her podcast and things like that. Now, who is the better rapper between the two? Hands down, everybody was going to say JT. Well, maybe not everybody. Everybody got different opinions, but my opinion, JT got a better flow than Young Miami. Do I like their songs together? Yes, I like some of their songs together, but who has the better flow is giving JT for me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all like JT or do y'all like Young Miami? Let me know, let me know, let me know. And how y'all feel about this new album that's about to drop with these 18 songs. It's probably going to be 7 out of the 18. That's probably going to be good. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just throwing a number out there. We're going to have to wait until we see it, or hear it. But definitely, I don't think the whole 18 songs is going to be a hit. Point blank, period. That's just what I think, and that's on that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. Like this video or like this live if you're here. Show your girl some love. Show your girl some love. I'm almost ready to show y'all my whole setup. I'm setting up my little studio. So soon that will be put together for my Kim Boos and my Kim Bays to give y'all a better visual than just my pretty picture up there. Some people like talking off camera. It gives like more of a comfortable vibe. That's me, but I definitely want to interact with you guys more. So I'm definitely getting that together. You guys are going to love it. It is so cute, but I'm still working on it. So a couple more days or just a little bit more time. Now, I can't believe like this whole thing with Blueface and Megan is just trending. Like this should just be a dub. Let it go. Megan is never going to comment or react to this. This is clown behavior. You got the mom just trolling. It's just ridiculous at this point. If in all Blueface did do his ones and twos with Megan Thee Stallion, so be it. Like charge it to the game. And I mean, he never said directly that this is what's going on, but he did bring it up and insinuate that it was something that happened. So with that being said, I feel like that was just corny. And if we talking 5 years ago, because he did mention something about 5 years ago, that's old news, this, that, and the third. Like, why are we still talking about Megan Thee Stallion if it was old news? Like, you got bigger things to worry about. It's sick that you talking about something from 5 years ago, trying to throw this girl under the bus. And who knows if it really went down because he's another troll. He's another clout chaser. He know exactly what he be doing. Him and those baby moms. Stupid is, stupid does, but they got it on lock. They got that, trolling on lock. They got, the clicks and views, the clickbaits. I mean, it's all there. It's working in their favor. And it is what it is. That's on that. But I really think that was very much corny for him to go on Jason Lee show and do the most screaming or talking about, Megan this and Megan that. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that whole Megan and Blueface thing. And then you got Jaden sitting up there just, acting like, she fake mad because she never be mad for too long. Her or Krishan, like they play that role very well. But, she tried to stand her ground, like, as she should, but it was still giving disrespect. It was still giving Blueface is corny, your baby dad is corny, and it just make you look corny too. That's just how it is. That's just what it gives. Point blank period. We all know Jada was on a rant. Jada was on a rant. She was going on and on and on about Tupac this, her life that. She's depressed. She's this. She's that. She's not a happy woman. And the whole time, she got that book out called Worthy. And when these industry people, when they're about to drop new projects, they do something real, real big to catch the people attention. That's expected. Like you're about to drop something. So of course you want to grab our attention some way, somehow. But it's just some people who go below the belt and ready to risk it all. And Jada is a prime example. She was ready to risk it all. She don't care. All the gloves is off. They've been off. She ready for whatever. She want to tell her story. It's her story to tell. Who are we to say how to tell it? It's just hard to watch at this point. It's very hard to watch. But all of a sudden, Will come out, with these little stories and these little reels or whatever as if he's unbothered. But then you see her at this book releasing and he's right there next to her. I mean, support your wife hands down. But the way how she just dragged you, I guess, for a promo stunt, if you with it, so be it. That's how they rocking, that's how they rocking. But you got to understand the see-through folks. And it was given believable because y'all relationship is very weird. We all know what's going on. Rather if y'all really give us the tea or not. It's not, we not dumb. We see through a lot of things. It's not hard to put two and two together. And the internet is going to tear y'all up and try to put those pieces together for us. And whoever gets it, gets it. But he was next to his wife.
So
Let me see what he said.
here's the thing. So my opinion.
Yeah, then he just tried to play it off as if he was going to say something, but really didn't. So whoever fed into it, fed into it. We entitled to say what we want to say during these times. You want to make a fool of yourself. It's all fair game. It's all fair game. That's how I look at it. It's all fair game. But shout out to Will Smith and Jada. Do whatever makes y'all happy. It was hard to watch. I hope the rant is over now that the book is out. But who knows? We just gotta wait and see. Another day in Hollywood in their little, moments. We gonna talk about it because they want us to. They put it out there. So why not make commentary on it like everybody else? Why not? That's what we doing over here. Make sure y'all like the video if y'all came in and subscribe. Look at Suki. Suki breaks down in tears as she talks about the pressure of being in the public eye. Suki, I feel bad for her because I do think there's another side of her and she just thinks she has to, keep the image that she put out there to keep, going. But, this is what comes with it. Already know. So let me see what she's saying. Hold on.
I don't want to be a victim to the world. I want to be a strong.
Is she really crying, y'all? I don't know. Of course, this is something that happened on the show. So when them cameras come on, they know how to put on a show. So I really, we got to take everything with a grain of salt. Suki was just on the red carpet laying down just last month. So she's saying, her past is her past, but last month is not the past. That's very much recent. So if you don't want people to bring up your past, you got to start moving different. Or people only gonna remember the negative stuff. So if you don't want to be, looked at in a negative light, you got to start doing some of the things, or just respect how the game go. That's just that. But when them cameras come on, they get the acting. So this looks like it was a part of a show. I don't know what show. Oh, Love and Hip Hop. Okay, that was on Love and Hip Hop. But she had a little scene when she broke down, and she just saying she tired of people bringing up her past, this, that, and the third. So, that's on that. There is on that. Yep. If y'all are here watching, make sure y'all like the video. Show your girl some love. Subscribe. What else we gonna get into? I just thought I'd come on live and talk with y'all instead of doing like little videos here and there. Let me know if y'all want like longer videos or if y'all are okay with the short videos. Me, when I'm like scrolling and looking at stuff, I hate to be looking at stuff for a very, very long time. I'm like, get to the point, spill the tea, let me know what you're trying to say, and let me keep it moving. So that's why I sort of kind of try to keep it under 5 minutes, try to get everything out there real quick so you guys can get the gist of the message. And yeah, but let me know if you guys want longer videos. Let me know if you want me to go live more. Let me know if you like the short videos, short, sweet, simple, straight to the point. Keep it cute. Let me know. Let a girl know what y'all want. What y'all want is what I'm going to deliver. Shout out to all my Kimbays and my Kimboos. All y'all that been rocking with me from the start. I really appreciate y'all. For sure. For sure. Now, this for the YouTube family. I seen Trenches News going in on Mickey Truth and also AK. Whatever they been saying in his videos, Trenches News is pissed off. He went on and said these things about these people, and he didn't care. He like, what I'm not going to do is go back and forth, but what I'm going to do is speak on what I want to speak on. And he said what he said. I just couldn't believe it. But it looks like it's some beef in the neighborhood. It's some beef in the neighborhood with the YouTube fam. I stay out of it. I don't pick sides. I show love to all of the bloggers. We all learning from each other. We all pretty much putting our own opinion on the same topic. So at the end of the day, I don't really, want to, you shouldn't want to beef with, what we got going on, but you got to understand how it works. So I get it. If you get it, you get it. But if this is really some beef and somebody feeling some type of way, they definitely said what they said. Y'all go check them out. What else is going on? Y'all seen that new skit with Young Miami and Saucy for the BET little new, what is it, courtroom session? I thought that was funny. They is so crazy.
Everybody on the internet keeps saying we look like, you keep copying me. Hush, go to jail. Because I see I got favorites in here. Mr. Say, I want every dollar, every coin. I'm Tasha K to the bullshit, baby. I ain't got nothing for you. I'm the material girl. Everybody know that. So I don't know how I could be shocking anything. You a city girl. Oh, she a city girl? Baby, I'm all around global. Well, her rap name, she a city girl. She ain't the global girl. What you trying to say? Like a man? Like a man? Or do I like a man? You like a girl. You look like a girl. No, he look like a man. She unruly. I don't know what's wrong with her.
It was a cute skit, y'all. Y'all gotta go check it out. It's all over. We can't play it on the channel because, of course, it'll all be get copyrighted or something like that. I haven't got my page flags, and I don't want to start now. So I'm just learning as I go. One day I will test the waters, but as I'm trying to grow, I'm going to try to keep everything, copacetic, real simple. But they did their thing. That was a little funny skit with them. I like their relationship. Young Miami and Saucy Santana. I think every girl need like a little gay friend. Um, it's always a vibe. So yeah, that was that on them today. They was in the news. How do y'all feel about Chief Keef and Aiden Ross? Aiden Ross had a party. Chief Keef was invited. Chief Keef was performing. And of course, he sung his song, Bitch Nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Rich nigga, whatever, all that. But yeah, so he was on there singing and he told Aiden to come up on the stage. Long story short, I guess he gave Aiden the okay to go ahead and say the N word. Now, there's a lot of people saying, like, why would you allow that? This ain't that. Um, some things you just don't, some things are just not acceptable, point blank, period. But some people are saying because Aiden did, get the okay from Chief Keef and it was a party, it was a vibe, he was drinking, he didn't say it in no disrespectful way. It was just, I guess it's a time and place for everything. And some people saying it wasn't disrespectful, and some people are saying it was the ultimate disrespect. Some things you just don't let slide. You don't give a pass, no matter what the situation is. Me, I'm like in the middle because I feel like he didn't say it to hurt anything or hurt anybody. He probably says it often behind the scenes and not, it's probably something he says. But he did say he will not ever say that to disrespect nobody. And if anybody who he is around um, have any feelings, if he does say that, then he'll correct that right away. So it's not something he play around with either. But during this little party, he got the okay from Chief Keef, and they was lit. So they was doing a big one, and he said what he said. I really don't want to put my opinion on it because it's kind of tricky because this not the first time I've seen people lit and say some things that were just in a moment, and it ain't mean nothing. So I feel like that was just the case there. It ain't mean much. I don't think he's gonna sit here and go online and be like nigga this, nigga that, nigga this. So we ain't gonna make that a big deal. It is what it is. That's just how I feel about that. It is what it is. Point blank. Period. It is what it is. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What else is going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? We had a lot of topics, though. Y'all already know 6ix9ine is arrested. It looks like he was in court today. He arrested in DR. He live in court right now. Well, not right now, but earlier. There's a video surfacing. They speak in all Spanish, so we don't know what is going on. But guys, they say it's not looking good. He's in DR. Their laws hit different. He is there for an assault. So 6ix9ine continuously get himself in some nonsense, some BS, and think he can get his way out all the time. He has been successful. Don't get it twisted. When he get into something, he get out. So we gonna have to see what happens in DR. They say he might not be too lucky this go round, but we're gonna have to see. But he is in custody in DR. 6ix9ine. Mm-mm-mm. Some people just don't learn. That's just that. Some people just play with life and think everything is a game until it's time to check me. Then, yeah. Oh yeah, I like Cardi for Skims. She did a little Skims thing for the Kardashians. Cardi, she looked nice. She looked nice. I heard it was a big thing. Kim Kardashian wrote something, wrote a caption when she shared Cardi B picture and was like, Grammy winner, the best rapper, female rapper, whatever. She was just giving Cardi her props. And some way, somehow, Nicki went on a rant, and I guess, Kim felt the drift, and she changed the whole, she changed the caption, and she just put Skims times Cardi or Cardi times Skims. She took out all of, her, compliments and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know. But she did the Skims little picture was cute. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. And it ain't nothing wrong with, giving people their props. Rather, if other folks think something different, if you feel like she's the best rapper, Kim Kardashian, then you stand on that. You ain't have to change your caption. But you all know you don't want no smoke in that, in that industry. You just want to keep everything cool, calm, and collected. They are so fake. Like, they make everything look good, and I'm telling you, everything don't be good. I'm trying to tell you. We all know that. We could all make you could be anybody you want on the internet. Anybody you want. And that goes for them, that goes for us, that goes for whoever. You can be anybody you want. Oh, they have another skit with Regine and let me see.
You want to block her after you took the audacity of you kids these days. You don't take none of your kids now? Ma'am, I'm fat. My kids are a lot smaller than me. And that's one of the reasons why I stay fat. So they can't wear my stuff. She has this issue with this problem, I would say, exposing way too much on social media. So it's giving her a taste of her own medicine. She goes through a breakup, social media. Somebody break in, social media. Everything is social media. I don't know what's wrong with this world where y'all think everybody got to know everything that's going on with you. So I'm going to address the situation of you taking my on social media. I got to say this to you, Tori. You must be a girl out of lay hands on it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to avoid laying hands. I just want my stuff and blocking her. That's all I want. She laid in that bed and had me. How you know I was in the bed? But you were standing up. Oh, shoot. Let me ask you something.
That is cute. I like Regine and Toya. They be, a good mother daughter vibe. Definitely can be mother daughter goals. I like how they handle everything public, in the public eye. They don't do too much. It's not too. They do just enough. I like them. They cool. I ain't see little baby in a little while. Like what he been up to? I don't know. I don't know where little baby been at. Unless I'm just not in the loop and just don't know. Oh my goodness. Let me see what Jada just said. There's Jada, y'all.
Survived Vegas, he and Will would have ended up being really good friends. They would have.
She's saying Will Smith and Tupac would have been really good friends. Baby girl, I don't see that happening. Now that was another thing, nothing to lie about. She been lying a lot. She been saying she was a drug dealer back in the day, saying Tupac had alopecia. Oh my God, she been saying so much. It's just too much. It's giving too much. All right, guys. I think we got caught up on a lot of things that is going on. Let me know what you guys think. And shout out to Offset. I think his album is really fire. For him to had to go through all that he went through to drop this album, and doing everything from scratch, no label, none of that. It really much gave what it was supposed to. So shout out to him for that. Did y'all see Drake and his son drop a new his son dropped the little rap, and it was called My Man? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there. Because I have nothing to say on that. Nothing. Nothing at all. But shout out to Drake and his son Adonis. He dropped a little song, and that's what it's called. The son's Adonis song is called My Man. So take that what y'all want and do what you want with it. I'm not going to go take it there, but yeah, that's the vibe. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for rocking with me. I said I was gonna be on here for like an hour and talk to y'all, but there's not much more to discuss. We have really discussed a lot. We had put a lot of stuff on the floor. I put my opinion on a lot of stuff. Now I want to know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel, where y'all from, and all that. I want to get to know all my Kimbays and my Kimboos. This is an open comment zone. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you like. I'm open to all feedback. I'll address what I want to address. Just keep it real, respectful. I mean, some people comments and be seeing all these comments. They be just so nasty. The moment I see that, I would really like ignore. I will not entertain that. We all got to start somewhere. I am open to all suggestions. This is our platform. We are a family. We're going to grow together. We're going to talk junk together. We're going to talk about the hot topics together. And that's just on that. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Shout out to all my Kimbays and my Kimboos and all of that. All of that. Y'all already know I tell y'all. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about before I end this. Did y'all see Soulja Boy go off on Lil Yachty and Drake? Because Lil Yachty said he was the first one to stream on Twitch. I think, yeah. He was saying he was the first to do it. Now y'all know Soulja Boy go real crazy when somebody say they the first to do something. He let Lil Yachty and Drake have it. Let me let y'all hear. Hold up, cause hold on.
I ain't gonna even care. Lil Drake, you and Lil Yachty getting on my motherfucking nerves, my nigga.
They getting on his nerves.
Lil Yachty, you is a bitch, nigga. The first nigga to do shit, nigga. You little bitch ass, little pussy ass, punk ass, Oreo looking ass, fuck ass nigga. I'm getting tired of y'all fuck niggas. Bitch ass nigga.
And as he said, they fruity, they pay. I mean, he is stating all facts. They are painting their nails. It's giving very much fruity. It all depends on how you have that definition, your own definition. But Soulja Boy be going off. I found that hilarious, okay? I was cracking up, y'all. He was not having it. He always going off when somebody said he the first that did something. He swear he the first to do everything. Swear. Yeah, it's giving that Halle Bailey. I mean Halle Bailey. What's her name? Halle Bailey is definitely giving pregnant. Like, it's a shame that she can't embrace it because, the world, they will, if you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. Like, so at the end of the day, it's just a shame that she can't even embrace what she got going on because she just don't, you got to respect it. But it is giving pregnant. So, I mean, she could carry it the way she want to carry it, but we all see what we see. And until then, that's what we're going with. It looks like she's pregnant. Not G Herbo on live. Saying what? Addressing Funny Marco? Said nothing yet about Funny Marco. But he on live. He need to give Funny Marco his money for that watch. You and Southside, 15 and 15. He said the watch was $30K. So 15 and 15 is only fair. Point blank period. You got broke that man watch. doing the absolute most. That's how you know they just play too much. That's all that was. They just play too much. You got them that just play too much. They think everything is a joke. They clowns, like, and it's all love. If you know, you know. But Funny Marco wasn't with that. Like, he just cut from a different cloth. So yeah, let me get off. They just trolling. He on loud, and they keeps tagging Marco. Like, let it go. They so funny. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end that here. I will go ahead and drop a few more videos. You know, every day I'm dropping videos for y'all. So at the end of the day, every day we're going to have something to discuss because there's always something going on. So yeah, just tune in. Put on your notification bell, click the bell for the notifications. When I drop a video, you will be notified. Make sure you like this video. Tell your friends to come kick it with us if they are a part of the YouTube fam. Make sure you guys like the videos. If you just scroll down the page and click on the videos and like them. Like, even if you already heard the video and you just forgot to go, like it, go back and like the video, leave a little comment. Whatever it is that you want to do to support your girl, I really do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. I love you guys. Be safe. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.